Everyone, welcome to Sims Fosters, and you guys might be wondering, where exactly are we? We are actually in Solani, and the reason why that is because Isaac, with the help of fetia and them, had got on an app, a dating app, known as Mermaids Only, and he found a mermaid friend whose name's Iris, who's a lot faster than him, honestly. She needs to slow down. Okay. I have it paused temporarily so I can show you guys her face. This is her mermaid form, but she is a mermaid. He knows that she's a mermaid as well, obviously, because she was on mermaidsonly.com. But, and guys, that's not a real website, just for your information. But, these guys have really hitting it off, like, as friends right now, but they're going to potentially be down the line, be mermaid couple. Be kind of an interesting thing as well, now that I think about it. But both of them know that each other are mermaids, and obviously Solani people are equipped, or already pretty much know that mermaids exist, but some other people don't. So Solani's the open world that mermaids can feel like they are, like they belong, and so yeah, that is why we are here in Solani, but we're actually about ready to head back to the gang so we can actually start up this episode. But I thought I would share that in this episode because I said that he'll be getting a potential new love interest, and it's going to happen, guys. It is going to happen. It's just that it's going to take a little bit of time because these guys don't want to rush into anything, but they are still quite young, so things could be quite interesting. But now we're going to head back home, and I'll pick this up when we get there. Alright, so we are back home. And by the way, guys, we now have a full-grown deer. I just kind of like the name Deer. Honestly, they're just going to keep it named Deer. They're just going to call her Deer. Like, that's her name. I don't know. I don't know what to name a deer that's a female, so that's why. But she's sleeping. Kind of like a dog, honestly, but she's sleeping. But Isaac's had a great day. Like, he's pretty much doing great. But in this episode, I also have another thing we gotta share with you guys. And in the last episode, fetia and Jack had another child. And this time was a little girl. And they named her Gabriella. Not really sure how they've gotten to this skin tone not being like rude or anything because of that, but I'm just not sure how they got to that skin tone. Maybe it's just a glitch, but if you look it up, they both are listed as her parent, and she was not adopted. So watch, I will show you guys. She was legitimately pregnant in the last episode, and see, this is her children. Apparently she has some foster kids too that she lists as well. And then Jack has some foster kids as well. And then these are his children. So yeah, Gabriella is legitimately his daughter. I don't know how they came to that thing, but we're gonna keep it the same, I guess. I don't know. Maybe she got it from someone. She looks more like her grandparent, maybe. I don't know. Either way, they have a daughter now as well. But it is getting kind of late, so what I have planned in this episode is probably going to have to wait till tomorrow. So I'll pick this up in the morning. Okay, so it's actually the next morning. And the thing I wanted to focus on is Jack's food and eating disorder. I touched on it in the last episode that he feels constantly like he's too big, and obviously that's not the case. But he constantly struggles with his weight. Like, he feels like nobody's gonna like him if he eats certain things, so he's starving himself, which is definitely not good. So what Fetia has planned on doing is she knows Jack likes certain foods, and so she's gonna go ahead and try and buy some of those foods at the grocery store today, and or have one Isaac probably do it, because I think she works. Yeah, she works today, so she's gonna have Isaac go ahead and go shopping and get some of the stuff that she knows Jack likes, to see if Jack will eat it. If Jack still doesn't eat it, then we're gonna have to get some help, some doctor help, um, and things are gonna be kind of interesting with that. But she altogether is just focusing on trying to help Jack ultimately. So she's trying to get him to eat pretty much whatever she can, because he's pretty much been starving himself for days now. Because this can do serious damage to your body, and can also even result in some other things happening. And one thing that she doesn't want to do is end up losing Jack from him starving himself. And so she's going to get Isaac on the case. So Isaac is going to go ahead and grab something to eat, and then he's going to be on the road to the grocery store to get some of the stuff that they need for the house. Not only that, but also for some stuff for Jack, because Jack, they're trying anything they can right now to get Jack to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it while he's grabbing something to eat, and I'll pick this up once they get to the grocery store. Okay, so we are at the grocery store, and he actually brought along his mom just so he had a little bit of company. I don't know where she went. Oh, she's out here. I don't know why she's standing out here. I can't control her where she goes. I just figured she'd be kind of nice for him to have a little bit of time with his mom. Unfortunately, I can't force her to come in. So, sadness stuff. Energizer. What are these things? Little things. Okay. What is this? Soothing. Skin balm. De-stressing. Rage relief. Fire leaf extracts. Sadness lotion. Okay. These look like medicines, maybe. Okay, these look like they're medicines, so we can't really do too much with that. We don't really need any of these stuff. What is this? Super fertilizer. Okay. Maybe we can buy some donuts. I would buy fish, but I don't know if you can make fish in, like, without, like, a grill or anything, because they don't have a grill. Again, I don't understand why there's locusts in here, but okay. It's got some nice looking meals here. How about, what is this? Okay, you gotta watch with that. I know that. How about some what are these burritos? That's bean and cheese. We'll do chicken burritos. And then we'll buy, what are these? Let's see what else we got here that we could buy. And this isn't like forcing him to eat or anything. They're just trying to help him realize that they don't really care about his weight, and they really want him to get healthy, because what he's doing to himself is not healthy. That's all that they're buying food for. It's not like they're forcing him to eat. I'm not intending that to be um the case. I'm just trying to see if they can actually get him to eat. Like, he's eating, but he'd rather eat more of like stuff that's not really going to cause you to gain a couple pounds. And there's nothing wrong with being a little bit on the chubbier side. And that's what they want him to be. They don't want him to be fat in a sense, but they want him to be, like, feel comfortable in his body. Plus, they needed to do a little bit of grocery shopping anyways. So I figured we'd kill two birds with one stone, in a sense. Okay, so they pretty much bought a good bit of other things. Maybe they would. Maybe he would buy. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe he would. What are these blue things? Honestly, forbidden fruit of a plant sim. Okay. Maybe he would buy some like desserts, cause I haven't bought any really besides donuts. Maybe a pie would be fine. Fruit pie, exotic fruit pie, lemon meringue pie, apple pie. Um, hmm. Carrot cake, lava bundt cake, fruit cake, a tiramisu. We'll buy a tiramisu whenever I can. Alright. We also got some other stuff over here, like drinks, it seems. Sleep replacement, a moodlet solver. Moodlet solver, what are these? Inspired. A flirty. Some bell peppers as well. Okay. I think we're soon done here. Let's just check and see what they got up here. If they got anything good. A glow orb. A glow orb? I've never heard of it, honestly. A cow plant berry. An elderberry. What are these? Morel mushroom. False morel mushrooms. hearts and stuff over here. Okay. We're done shopping. We're just pretty much waiting on him to finish up picking up everything. So while he's finishing up picking up everything, we're going to go ahead and pause and I'll be back once we get home. Okay, we are back. And so the kids are back home as well. Or no, the kids are not back home, I'm sorry. But Jack is watching some TV. He knows that he went to the grocery store, but he didn't know what he got. He was pretty much told that he went to the grocery store because that's what Iris want, or that's what Fetia asked him to do. And Jack realizes that Fetia asked him to go ahead and get that stuff that he likes because he wants him to eat. So we're going to have to wait and see if he's actually willing to eat or if he's going to go ahead and continue starving himself, and that's not good. Okay, so he needs a little bit of hydration though, but we need to clean the bath first. So he's kind of doing a little bit of errands. Meanwhile, Jack is gonna go ahead and might as well clean this one, Jack, since he's cleaned the other one. We'll clean it first, and then you both can go ahead and get a shower. But this gives us a chance. See, this is our little deer. Kind of an interesting little pet if you think about it. Okay, the kids are home. Dax is getting a phone call from the school. That's not good. Principal called to say that my school performance is pretty shaky. If I'm not careful, I could drop a grade. I was told to focus on school goals, keep a good mindset, and make it. Yeah, I'd say you need to get a little bit more focused on your schoolwork, bud. So maybe you should get your schoolwork at least taken care of. Jack's in the shower. He's in the shower. Okay. The kids are home, and I think they came grab something to eat. That's fine. But there's another reason why Isaac is so focused on cleaning, and that is because he wants to invite over his friend for the family to see her in person. And that is Iris. So we're going to invite her over. So Iris May is on her way over. So she should be here in person soon. And you guys should be able to see her everyday attire. Okay. Okay, so she's coming. She has her bathing suit on. This is definitely not the good weather to be wearing that in. But we'll go ahead and invite her in so that she can get out of the cold. I also might ask to see a different outfit so that we can see her every day. And Dax, that was kind of your own fault, buddy. No offense. Dax is a vegetarian, and he just ate something with meat in it. So, that was kind of his own fault, though, because I was not controlling him. So, in a way, bud, I apologize, but that was on you. This is her everyday look, though, guys. She is absolutely gorgeous. I found her on the gallery, as I've been finding a lot of stuff lately. And I kind of thought this would be a perfect person to be there for Isaac, and could potentially be a mother to his future children. But these guys, they're just kind of gonna spend a little bit of time together and be with one another. Maybe they can watch a movie together. How about The Adventures of the Spaceships thing with Iris? Meanwhile, Jack and Fetia are flirting with one another outside, which is okay, but your daughter needs you. Inside. And bless little Blaze is trying to help out all he can, but it's not really doing too much for him. There we go. We have Jack taking care of the baby. And Nat. These guys are watching. Kind of looks like Power Rangers in a way. That's what I think it's supposed to be. But I don't know. The robot and a frog fighting. Interesting movie, if you ask so. Maybe kind of like a Karate Kid thing. I don't know. And they were talking about moving in a way. That's a possibility down the line, but you guys aren't even a couple yet. But they've been talking for a while, like for over a week or a couple weeks now, on Mermaids Only and in person for a few times behind the scenes. So this is definitely not the first time they've been around each other. And the baby is still crying, so I gotta step in here. Fetia, I was say Fetia thought there for a second was flirting with Dax, which would have been a whole nother story. He's gonna try a little flirt, like confessing his attraction to her, and see if she responds good to it. She's dancing. That's what she's doing. Okay, so she accepted his little flirtation there. How about we actually flirt this time and see how she reacts? And then we'll do a pickup line. Okay. Okay, so these guys have definitely see the potential with one another. And I think it'd be appropriate enough for them to at least become a couple in this episode. But before she leaves, I want them to become a couple. We're actually gonna invite her to stay the night then. A sleepover sounds great. So that's perfect. This gives us more time to get her and Isaac potentially to be a couple. So I think he's gonna go ahead and go in for the first kiss. They could try for a baby in the shower, and I think that's what we're gonna do. They're gonna go ahead and try for, or they're gonna try for a baby, and we're gonna have to wait and see in the next episode if they are successful. But nevertheless, they are going to go ahead and try for a baby in the shower. So we'll have to wait and see if they actually are successful. But with that said, And when they're done, we're going to go ahead and get them to be a boyfriend and girlfriend. So that'll be taken care of. But give me one quick second. Okay, they're just finished up woohooing in the shower. I kind of think at this point they need to be a couple, especially if they're going to welcome in a child, if Iris is pregnant. But so they are officially a couple, guys, and they could potentially have a little one on the way. So things could be quite interesting with this couple. We'll have to wait and see in the next episode if these guys have a little baby mermaid growing in them. So we'll have to wait and see. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.